Hello Pisces, this is your January 1st to January 15th, 2017 read. I apologize it's been so long since I've put up a video, but it's been a long season. As usual, I've already shuffled the decks, and I'm actually going to pop out two more cards here. Okay. We're good. Alright, so we're starting off with your overall energy. And, oh, by the way, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot for the main read. I don't have the box for that. At least I don't know where it is. And for the supporting oracle cards, I'm using Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish again, which I've used these in my other videos. I've decided just to use what I like. I was trying to switch it up, but I felt like I was too concentrating on just switching things up instead of just doing the reads, and that's what really seems to matter, obviously. So that's what I'm going with. Okay. Your overall energy for this time frame is this seems like I'm actually getting like this is putting your will forth, and I don't think that came across grammatically correct. Like putting out there what you want to do. I feel like you're kind of fighting for what you want. I don't really feel like it's a fight. I feel like you're just kind of pushing out and getting your opinion known, getting your plans known, saying what you want. And I think to you it feels like it might be a little combative. I don't really feel like it's that combative. I don't feel like there's a lot of resistance or a lot of squabbling, sure, about it. But I do feel like you feel it's kind of like pushing yourself out there and getting what you want, and you're ready for that resistance. I don't feel like you're getting that much resistance. You may be getting a couple different opinions. You maybe feel a little split about what you actually want to do. I feel like there's kind of like a dichotomy going on about what you want to do and what you're going to do, and like trying to make it work out. There's kind of like a battle back and forth in that sense. That being said, when we go into this time frame, I do feel like you're kind of on the analytical side, and I feel like you're speaking with an analytical voice in the sense of like I don't feel like it's emotion that's driving you as much as like you're planning something out. It's kind of like it is the new year at this point. This is where the new year kicks in, and I feel like you're making plans and you're being analytical about it, and you're saying what you want to do, and you're doing things to move that forward. The year kicks off great because I feel like it's more, but I feel like it's more of an analytical thing, planning out what you want and like making plans in that sense. Okay. Now this is an interesting situation because we're going forward, and I got three cards connected. I do your top card with the overall energy for the situation, and then the middle row is what's going on in your life, and the bottom row is environmental factors. And I feel like someone around you is just being honest and to the point. I feel like somebody around you might be a little too honest for your liking. It may seem a little overcritical, and I feel like that it's someone you very much care about that's trying to help you prosper in the way you want to, and they're trying to like critique it in a sense. And I feel like you're trying to look at it in a positive view. I'm not sure if it really sinks in that way in the long run, but at first blush, you're trying to take it in a positive view. It's not bad. Okay, we're good. Oddly enough, this reading seems very about you. I don't see like a lot of other people involved right now, but I feel like it's like things you're trying to make happen. I feel like this is also a part of that kind of that quarrel feeling. Like I don't feel like you're really quarreling with someone, but you feel like there's opposition to what you want to do when somebody else brings like a little critique up. And I'm a Pisces as well, so I just want to say I think I know what this is saying. It's like somebody like might be pointing out what you would feel was faults in your plan. Kind of it feels like they're poo-pooing, but I don't really feel like that's what's happening. What I feel like actually is happening is like they're kind of pointing out weak spots in your plan, but in a sense to help you see them now so you'll succeed in the future. They're trying to help show you what you should be prepared for so you can overcome them, so you can be ready for them. It's not like a negative energy. It's kind of like a loving, like trying to help you, but it comes off a little less than ideal for you. Like I said, I'm a Pisces as well, so I think I understand what that's saying. you try to take it well, but when you think about it afterwards, it kind of feels like a poo-poo. As in, somebody's kind of like belittling it in a sense, but I don't really feel like that's what's actually happening. I do feel, though, like, as that goes forward, I feel like that kind of bothers you. Like, I feel like you start thinking about what could go wrong, and that's kind of where you get the danger going on here. And it might seem like more of a struggle, because I feel like when those things are pointed out, they seem bigger than they are. Okay. This reading is kind of moving along quite quickly. I'm kind of shocked. I didn't expect that. It's interesting because I do feel like something was pointed out. At least one or two things were pointed out at drawbacks of the situation. Now, it's a general read, definitely. But I feel like it's a lot of it is kind of like trying to lose weight, trying to make things better, planning for a different career, trying to go back to school. Some of it is relationship related, but it's like personal goals within your relationship, like what you want differently to happen in that relationship, how you want to act differently. Maybe you want to be a little more supportive. Maybe you want to communicate more about when it's not working to your liking, that type of thing. I feel like that's what's going on. It kind of feels like that. Not that everybody's going to do like the New Year's resolution thing. I don't usually do that, only because I feel like if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now. If I wait to do a resolution, it just doesn't work for me personally, but it could work for you. Okay, so I feel like this is more like those things that were pointed out. It's like somebody points them out, and it's like all you can think of. Okay. I feel like this could be turned upside down, which means this situation is still there, though the things are still there, but it can be less, like it isn't as strong as it comes across. Like it doesn't have to be that big a deal. I do feel like you keep going though. In the end of this time frame, like the 15th, I feel like you're continuing on, and when I look at this, I feel like that's you going for the goal, and it's feeling like it's farther out or just within your reach, and it's just taking longer than you want. Not that you didn't expect it to, but I feel like, I know, I love you too. Not right now, sweetie. I pet you just a little while ago. Come on. My dog, she has to have all the attention. If I'm talking to a camera, she thinks I'm talking to a person. She gets jealous. What can I say? I feel like this is representative of what you want, and it feels like it's without reservation. It's not within your reach yet, which is an obvious interpretation of this card, but it's like part of it feels like when you're looking at it, like you're starting to question, is that just fantasy? Could I ever have had that? Like I feel like you're starting to feel overwhelmed a little bit by it, and it's kind of like blowing up in your mind a bit much, yeah. Woo! Me and Grammar, we're great friends today. There's a little sub. Like, I do overall energy for the whole read. This is kind of like a little sub-overall energy for this part here, going from, like, the Eight of Swords into this time. And it's telling me that you're actually on the right track, and things are actually... You're showing your perseverance. You're showing your strength to keep going. And you are going forward, and it's working out. It's not bad. It's just, like, I feel like what started off real great, and you had all this gusto for, it's kind of like once somebody points it out, all the things, like all the harder parts of it, it's just like it kind of like dulls you down a little bit. And I don't feel like this person meant to do that. I really don't. They felt like they're helping you. In their mind, they're helping you succeed. In their mind, they want you to succeed, and they feel like if they don't say this, you're just not going to be able to do it. These things are going to overcome you before you realize them, and it's just going to fail. But they are definitely, this prosperity card comes right below you and right next to them, which makes me feel like they're right on point. They agree with this. They believe in you. They do believe in you. But it's just coming across a little different. I feel like it's just how you and this person kind of relate to each other. And it may seem overcritical when it's not meant to be. This reading seemed really kind of simple and to the point. Usually there's something else going on here, but I don't feel like I'm not even getting the need to pull out cards. I think that's it. I think we kind of summed it up for this time frame. Well, I'll have another one for the end half of January. Maybe we're just starting the year out slow, which being a Pisces myself, maybe that's not such a bad idea because the end of this year is moving fast. Maybe a little relaxation is not bad. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.